Hello all and happy Sunday. Welcome to another beautiful day of Agoraphobia. I am deciding to walk around my neighborhood because it is actually a really nice day today and I don't want to spend it inside. Today is an actually difficult day for me because it is Sunday. Sunday in my family is a huge deal. I would usually go up to my old hometown and spend some time with my family, my aunts, my uncle, my cousins, and their dogs, of course, and my little cousin, baby cousin. But, so, since I'm currently carless and not really comfortable with driving more than 10 minutes away from my house, I have decided to wander the neighborhood. Side note, I'm carless because my mom's van has given out on her, and she has that Honda mentality where, something goes wrong, I'd rather spend thousands upon thousands of dollars paying for it to fix it instead of having a car payment, which in a sense I can respect, but I don't know. Anyway, so one of my friends actually sent me a text the other day telling me that he really appreciates the videos I'm posting and that he never realized he and I had so much in common. So it's kind of good to know that I'm, doing something and helping someone at least. So today is actually really funny because I'm walking and I probably don't match, but I really don't care. Like, I'm wearing my almost knee-high Sylvester socks. I don't care. Because you know what? I've learned that it's taking me such a long time to actually like myself that I really don't care what anybody else thinks about me. And I gotta say, it's a very enlightening thing. Enlightening feeling, I guess. So that's one thing I have learned, is that as long as you like yourself, it really doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about you. But anyway, so I really don't have a set plan for this video. Usually with my other videos, I have something that's going through my mind, and I'm like, blah, blah, blah. The one thing I will say is that today I'm feeling actually really good. I will say last night, though, my mom, my sister, my dad, as well as our dogs were actually at our other house doing some work on it, and they were going to spend the night there. And looking into my agoraphobia and going out into the living room and realizing that my family is not there, and it's kind of really lonely. I mean, it sounds bad, but I just, I don't know, there was a part of me that was like, wow. I really actually saw firsthand how my agoraphobia was negatively affecting me, even with my immediate family and the family in my house. I mean, granted, I've seen it affect them negatively prior, but my mom had asked me, she's like, do you want to come with us? And I said, no, it's okay, because like I said in my previous video, is that I make these plans and I have these ideas and I'm like, I'll go, but then the moment the time comes, I'm like, no. So, looking into that and realizing last night, I really do need to work on that. Now, it has been a while since I've gone to therapy. After my group therapy, intensive outpatient, I actually went to one-on-one session with my actual therapist, and I was I'm not even gonna lie, I was not following through with that at all, because I'm lazy. I'm very lazy, and my laziness is getting to the point where it's crippling me. I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I'm like, is it me and my anxiety and my agoraphobia that's, getting in the way? Or is it just the fact that I'm chronically lazy? And if it is laziness, how do I combat that? So, I don't know. That's something I'm thinking about as well. And my therapist actually even pointed it out to me. She's like, do you consider yourself a lazy person? And I said, yeah. And I'm lazy to the point where I don't want to do anything. I really don't. But then I feel like crap if I don't do anything. It's weird. I'll spend the majority of my days right now, especially in my room, watching movies. And I don't know if it's maybe just because it's the way I am, or my dad's this way too, so I don't necessarily think it's that way. But I'll watch the same movie over and over and over again. Now, the reason is because the movie I'm watching currently, it's The Witches of Eastwick with Jack Nicholson, Cher, Susan Sarandon, and Michelle Pfeiffer. Love Susan Sarandon, love Cher, love Michelle Pfeiffer, love Jack Nicholson. I think I mentioned them all. Yeah, I love them all. But I've been watching this movie because the area in which they live, Eastwick, is so pretty. And I'm like, wow, there are times where I think to myself, maybe I need a fresh start. Maybe this whole, maybe New Jersey is just, I'm so used to it, I need to start fresh somewhere, different. And, I thought about, what if it's just because, I don't know, maybe I'm so used to everything, and maybe it's just because I know it's here, that's almost crippling me because I'm afraid to leave it. But then I wonder, I really want to go to Maine. I've made that very well known. And I think about, if I went to Maine, I'm not saying my problems would actually disappear, because, that's totally unrealistic. But I think about, is it possible that maybe my body and my mind just needs that refresher? I mean, we've been planning this whole Maine trip, me and my mom and my dad, for some time now, and so far we're going in the end of August, which is great because I really, really, really want to go. But I worry about going. Am I going to be okay to go? Sorry, there's trees. Am I going to be okay to go? Am I going to be, comfortable enough to take a road trip? A 6.5-hour road trip at that. So one of the things I was thinking, one of the reasons why I wanted to do an RV is because, it's something where I'm like, if anything goes wrong, I can lay down, relax, and I have a bathroom. Which, yeah, is a safety thing, but should I be pushing myself farther than that? I don't know. I mean, granted, I've done 6 hours in a car before in the backseat. I'm 6'2". I don't want to do that again. But I don't know. Just the idea of, I don't know. It's weird. But something yesterday happened too, actually. Yesterday, my mom and I went to the store. Went to the dollar store to get some candy. And, I drove because I'm not really comfortable with being a passenger just yet. At least that I know of. I'm too afraid to try. That's the weird part, too. I'm too afraid to try to be a passenger. I'm too afraid to try things again in order to see if I can deal with them or not. So, anyway, we go to the store yesterday, and everything's fine. The store is literally down the street from my house. So, I am totally fine. I'm calm. But, I still have those feelings of anxiety, and, I'm really uncomfortable. By now, I'm getting mad because I'm like, all right, it's been 7 months. This is not me. Let's move on. And that's the part where it's just like, I'm beginning to get frustrated at that because this is not me. This is never who I was. I don't even know who I am right now. And granted, the good news is about this whole, like, silver lining in this whole horrible situation, excuse me, is that I'm learning more about myself. I'm learning things about myself I never even knew. And I'm like, oh my God, like, so, I don't know, I mean, I truly believe that, everything does happen for a reason, and I think that, maybe God put me in this situation because I'm supposed to have this enlightening moment where I see things differently and where I kind of learn from it and grow from it, and, maybe that's it. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. But it's just, I don't know, I wish I had more patience. Because I surely don't, that's for sure. I don't know. I look at all these people, family, friends, I look at people on YouTube, and I see all the adventures they go on, and I'm like, that would be great. I would love to do that. That would be so awesome. I want to do that. I want to go here. I want to go there. I want to explore. I really want to explore the country because I feel like there's so much here to see. It's awesome. But I just can't get over that roadblock of trying it in order to see if I can do it. So that's the part I'm struggling with the most, is that I'm afraid to try again. So, I don't know. That's where I'm at today. This is like, it is really nice out. There's like barely any clouds out. As you guys can see, all the clouds are over there. So it is really pretty outside. So I mean, I'm kind of enjoying this. There's a nice breeze going. I'm wearing really light clothing, so despite the fact that it may not match. But I don't know. I think about like all the excuses that I'm making and how really negatively it's affecting me, and I don't know. I really don't know. One thing I've learned is that I'm actually starting to edit YouTube videos, which is pretty cool. I've actually learned to combine 2 videos or 3 videos into one. Now I'm going to walk back because now I'm starting to get hot and my back is starting to hurt. But, so, hopefully my videos can be a little bit more creative. Like I said, I really just make these videos for awareness. I want people to see that despite the fact that you can't see mental illness, and despite the fact that you may not know what it is, mental illness is really real, and it's really scary. It's really scary. One thing I will say though, this whole other silver lining of the situation is that I've never been suicidal at all. Never been suicidal. Well, I used to be, but I'm not anymore. I don't know, because like the Catholic tradition, or Catholic faith, and I guess in most Christian faiths anyway, is that you're taught that if you kill yourself, you go to hell. Which, I don't necessarily know if I believe that, but the way I look at it is that if I were meant to die, God would have killed me by now. So, there's got to be a reason to keep on trucking. And, right now, my progress, my family, my friends, and someone very special are actually making life worth living. Suicide is never the answer. Ever, ever, ever. When I see people that commit suicide, it breaks my heart, because suicide is a very permanent fix to a very temporary problem. And, you can't come back. So you think about all these people that, do harm themselves and kill themselves, and you think and they're young people too, and you think, oh my God, you had such a you had your whole life ahead of you, and you know, it's just, and it's all over. Like, I see people, the thing is, I get the 6 ABC News update, and that's awful, because every 10 minutes, it's like, pa-ping, pa-ping, somebody did this, somebody did that, and you realize, it's like, oh my God, we live in such a crazy world. Like, it's absolutely terrifying. Like, it really is. Like, when I hear people killed at the age of, like, 18, I'm thinking, oh my God, you're younger than me. Like, that's just awful. And I see what it does to their families and their friends, and I could never, ever put my family through that. Ever, at all. Like, oh my God, no. So, you know, I mean, that's one of the other silver linings to this whole situation, is that I'm learning about myself, I'm not suicidal, and I think in a weird way, this is all making me stronger, which is good, because I need to be strong. And this is teaching me how to do it. It's just trying to get over my fears and my worries and try new things and try old things again. That's just kind of the part that's tripping me up right now. I'm going to walk past this BMW and pray to God he doesn't pull out really quickly. And he didn't. Okay. So yeah, I mean, there's so much to life that's worth living, and you know, I mean, I know that a lot of my videos seem very happy, and it's just because I'm afraid to show people what it's like when I'm sad. I mean, I have really bad days too, and my bad days can get the best of me sometimes. And, you know, I mean, if nobody ever likes my videos and they all just watch them, that's fine. If I don't have 1 million subscribers, that's fine too. I'm not doing this for any notoriety. I'm not doing this for, you know, anything other than the fact that I want to get my story out there, and I want people to know that it's okay to feel the way you do, and that this isn't a permanent thing. It's something that, yeah, it sucks. Right now it sucks. And, you know, you feel like there is no light at the end of the tunnel, but really there is. I mean, granted, I go through roadblocks every day, and that's all they are roadblocks. It's not the end, it's not permanent, it's something that's going to last maybe a few months and then be over with. I mean, I'm in such a better place now than I was when I first started all of this. Back before the therapy, back before I even thought that there was something wrong with me. And, you know, when you realize how much you're learning from this situation and how much I'm personally learning, I don't want to say I'm thankful for the situation, because I'm not, that's for sure, but I kind of have a little bit more respect for it. And, you know, I was one of those people who, I myself didn't believe mental illness was real. I believed that, you know, people are just, you know, whatever, and move on. You do what you gotta do and move on. And, you know, when it hits you like it does, kind of opens up your eyes a lot. So, yeah. But anyway, I think I'm going to end this video here because I'm running out of stuff to say. I'm probably not going to edit this video. I'm just going to load it like it is, just so you people can see the real, raw, and uncut version of me. I hope you all have a happy day. Hopefully, you know, everybody has plans for Sunday. Sunday, it's a beautiful day, and it's Sunday, family day. But I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you guys soon.